What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rush Shadow, and today I've got something special for you. See, today I'm not playing on the console. Today I will be playing some MTG Arena for you. But tonight I'm going to be your teacher. So, for those of you that are new and want to see something new, come right on down. For those of you that know who I am already, come on down anyway. We are about to begin our novice class of Magic the Gathering. Let's begin, shall we? Now then, before we begin playing this game, I just want to say, for you guys that are watching, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. For those that are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. For those of you that are, that know me, make sure you drop a like and be sure to drop a comment. And now, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, hello, Miss Atlanta. How you doing? I'm glad you're here for your first lesson of MTG Arena. So now, first things first. What shall we do? Hold on a second. My bad, I didn't switch it over. Sorry, I've been talking all this time, I forgot to switch it over. Alright, give me a second. You should be able to see it in a few seconds. There we go. Now you can see it. Now, forgive me because my camera seems to cover up most of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that real quick. Hold on a minute. Try to see if I can leave this here and get rid of this. Hold on. Tell me if my camera goes out, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it that small. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna ignore that it's there for now. Anyway, so you're probably wondering, how is Magic played? What's the mechanics? How does it work? Well, as you can see, Magic has 5 different colors: white, blue, black, red, and green. And each color represents a type of strategy. For example here, take a look at this deck, which I'm going to rename Tulsamere. There. Now, we're not going to make a new deck. Hold on. There we go. Now, let's take a look at Tulsamere real quick. Okay, so in here we have what's called a sideboard. Now, what a sideboard is that they are cards that you put to the side that you can use later during the game. Here is my deck. So, as you can see here, I have 4 Healer's Hawks. This is a creature. It's a bird. It has flying and lifelink. And what is lifelink? Well, as it describes here, lifelink is defined as damage that's dealt by a creature, planeswalker, or spell with lifelink also causes its controller to gain that much life. So basically, in a sense, is that every time Healer's Hawk does damage, it also gives me life. So, for example, its power is 1, its toughness is 1. So that 1/1 represents power and toughness. So that means that 1 means it can only do 1 damage and it can only survive 1 hit of damage. Next, we've got Light of Hope. This is an instant. What an instant is, it's a type of card that can be played right on the spot, either during an opponent's turn or right on your turn. And this instant in particular gives you 3 different options to choose from. 1, you gain life, you gain 4 life. You can destroy a target enchantment. That means either your own enchantment or an opponent's enchantment. Or you can place a 1/1 counter on a creature. That means +1/+1, which means you add 1 toughness and 1 power to a creature. Next up is another creature from the new set that came out just a few days ago, Dungeons and Dragons. This one is called Monk of the Open Hand. And its ability is, whenever you cast your second spell on each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Monk of the Open Hand. And what that basically means is, if you cast 1 spell, it won't work. But if you cast more than 1 spell, then you can put a 1/1 counter on each creature. So, let's move on to the next one. Now, this enchantment in particular is a class. And classes are new to Dungeons and Dragons. So how this works is, your first level is spells and your opponent's cast during your turn costs 1 more to cast. Which means, let's say your opponent casts a counter spell, or if they need to draw a card and they do it on your turn. Hello, King Boar. You're just in time for class. Anyway, so that means that anytime an opponent tries to use a spell on your turn, they have to pay 1 more mana. Now, if you pay 3 mana, which is level 2, creatures you control get +1/+1. So not only do you gain the first ability, but you also gain the second ability as well. And on the 3rd level, which is 5 mana, which is 4 of whatever color plus a white mana, you get the following ability. Whenever you attack until end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1/+1 for each other attacking creature and gains double strike. So not only will you have the first 2 abilities, you will also have the third one. I bet you would, King Boar. But this is the lesson I'm teaching right now. Anyway, next up we have Soul Mender. Now Soul Mender is very unique of a creature because you can actually tap Soul Mender to gain 1 life. So while it's not as effective as a creature, it is effective in gaining life. And I will show you more of that when we get into some matches. Next up is Edgewall Innkeeper. Now what's good about Edgewall Innkeeper is that it has synergy with cards that use adventure spells. And adventure spell creatures are basically creatures that have an ability that you can use before casting the creature itself. So, for example, its ability says that whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. It doesn't need to have gone on the adventure first. It's fine, King Boar, it's fine. So that means you don't have to use the adventure ability on the creature to draw a card. Now, this is my personal favorite card, Gilded Goose. Now, you might wonder, why is Gilded Goose my favorite? It has no power, and it only has 2 toughness. Well, let's read its ability. When Gilded Goose enters the battlefield, we create a food token. And if we pay 1 and a green, we create a food token. We tap Gilded Goose and sacrifice a food to add 1 mana of any color. Well, thank you, King Boar. So, in other words, Gilded Goose can act as an extra mana pool if necessary. This one, Instrument of the Bards, also new to the set of Dungeons and Dragons. And its ability reads, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a harmony counter on Instrument of Bards. Search your library for a creature card. This is if you pay 3 and a green. Search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to the number of harmony counters on Instrument of the Bards. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If that card is legendary, create a treasure token, then shuffle. So that means that if there are, let's say, 7 counters on, let's say if there's 7 counters on Instrument of the Bards, right? Well, yes, it is MTG, but D&D invaded MTG. It's a long story. But anyway, so, for example, let's say the counter on this reaches 7. I can search my library for a creature card that has a mana value of 7. And if that creature is a legendary, I not only am able to put it in my hand, but I also create a treasure token. Next up, we have Manifold Key. Nothing really special about Manifold Key in particular, but it can untap another target artifact. Or, for 3 mana, target creature cannot be blocked this turn. Now, what is so special about Manifold Key? Well, let's take a look at some artifacts I have. For example, we have Treasure Chest. So, Treasure Chest works like this. We sacrifice it for 4 mana. We roll a 20 numbered dice. If we roll a 1, we lose 3 life. Any number between 2 to 9, we create 5 treasure tokens. Any numbers between 10 and 19, we gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. If it's 20, we search our library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card onto your hand and then shuffle. Also, next up, our next artifact is a snow artifact from Kaldheim. It's called Replicating Ring. And this can tap to add mana of any color. So at the beginning of our upkeep, we put a night counter on Replicating Ring. Then if it has 8 or more night counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicated Ring, which is what's on your right here, with add 1 mana of any color. So what that means is it pretty much acts as part of the mana pool as well. This one is Crystalline Giant. Now Crystalline Giant is strong because, yes, I know, King Boar, I know. But anyway, as we're saying, at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have, from among Flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a kind of counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. Now you probably don't want to sit here and watch me read all 250 cards. So what I'm going to do is we're going to hit done and we're going to go into a match. And as I play a match, I will explain what's going on and how it works. So let's get into it. Alright, King Boar, I love you too. Alright, so we have a decent hand here. We've got 3 land cards. We can play Celestial Locket on turn 3, play Eliwick on turn 4, and then most likely play Vivian on turn 5. So let's begin. Alright, so it looks like our opponent is on a red-white. So, yep, our opponent is on red-white Boros. So we're going to play the Locket now. Okay, and we might as well play Healer's Hawk. Up, and he's going to kill Healer's Hawk. Yep, I figured he was going to do that. I forget, he's got red. No matter, it's alright. Throw a possibility, okay. So now, we get to play Eliwick Tumblestrum. What's up, Vamp Cove? How are you? Welcome to the lesson. And now we get to venture into the dungeon, so let's do it. We're going to go to the Mad Mage, because that's my favorite dungeon, and we haven't completed it at all. Alright. Let's do it. Windscarred Crag. Okay, so I'm not sure what my opponent's going to do here, but let's see. Okay, he plays Revitalize. So he's going to gain 3 life. My opponent's on 1 mana, so what is my opponent planning this time? Let's see. Okay, so my opponent will pass. So now I will play... What will I play? I guess Prize Unicorn I can play. And I suppose we can just keep venturing into the dungeon. Yes. Ah. Frostbite is going to kill the unicorn, but I'm still going to venture through the dungeon. Yes, that happens to be my dragon. Alright, now we can play Vivian, but since we have no creature, it's pointless. Well, we will have creature. We will have a treasure token. Yes. And now we can play Book of the Exalted Deeds. Also new to Dungeons and Dragons. And while we're at it, let's play a Crucible of Worlds. No, it's mine. It's my Ebon death. Oof. He's gonna scry one? Okay. So my opponent really has nothing right now. So we're gonna scry two now. Let's see. Ooh, I'll put a Johnny on the bottom for now, and I'll put Anointed Procession on top. I'm not gonna play Vivian yet, because there's no creatures to play with Vivian. So let's see what my opponent does. He's keeping up all this mana, which worries me, because I'm not sure if he's going to try and take out Elowick, or he's going to try to get rid of one of my artifacts, or what. What are you planning? Yep, I knew it. Oh, he got double vision, so now he's going to repeat it. Good play, good play. But that's not smart. Because now I can play Impervious Great Worm. And I can play Vivian. Oh, so you put Pacifism on the worm. Okay. Fair play. Anointed Procession will give me the ability to create double tokens now. Let's keep venturing into the dungeon. So now instead of 2 black skeleton creatures, I get 4. Yes, we do, King Boar, indeed. Alright, there we go. So now we've got Vivian and we've got Elowick doing her thing. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Traitorous Greed. Oh, man. Gotta do something about that double vision. I didn't even see him cast it. I mean, it's not gonna matter because I can block. So it's not going to matter to me, and I get them back anyway, so no. You're not about to target Vivian, and I get that back. Or are you going to sacrifice it? Yep. GG's. GG's. That was good. But I have more tricks than that, buddy. Nice try. Let's see if I can make him quit. Deep Mines. Ooh. Yeah, sure. I'll dig a land. Let's see. What does my opponent do this time? My opponent currently has 3 cards in his hand, and he's got a lot of mana. But what's he gonna do? Or she. My opponent could very well be a she, but won't know yet. Come on, people. Apparently he wants you guys to really come over and watch my stream. I'd listen if I were you. Jeez. Crackle with power. My God. Okay. 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 This guy's serious. Holy hell. Mad Wizard's Lair. Yes. Indeed. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Bye-bye pacifism. I should have destroyed double vision though. Oh, that's my bad. Divine Gambit. Why do you keep doing that? Okay. Put a permanent, yes. I don't have a permanent in my hand now. This guy. Yet he still can't do any damage to me. That's the funny part. Ha! Eliwick is so funny. Oh god. That's only 4 damage though. I'm not worried. And I have Trostani, so that'll prevent him from trying to steal my creatures. Provided it stays alive, of course. Only 1/1s. So he thinks. The fight would have been over. I bet it would have. No. Now then, let's get into this dungeon now. Yeah, dude, nah. I'll put a land on the bottom. Nice. You got 2 cards now. Another double vision. Interesting. Oh man. I might have to kill him quickly. Oh yeah, I'm damaging you quickly. I gotta take you out now. Yes. Please. Take it all. Whoa, that sounded so wrong. Yes! Yes! It's fine, King Board. Don't worry about it. It's not like anybody knows what you're saying anyway right now. Now, you got 8 damage, buddy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. You're dead next turn anyway, so go ahead. Enjoy yourself. You done? You done? Alright. Now I'm about to end you. Good game indeed. Boom! And you quit. Bye-bye. Like I said, there was nothing he could do in that match. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't do anything. So we win. That's called having an effective strategy. This deck is no joke. It may be white and green by heart, but it can do a lot of damage for being white and green. It also has other colors in here. So pretty good hand. I can play a Johnny's Pride Mate turn 2, Transcendent Envoy in turn 2. Let's say hello here. Be respectful. You're fine, King Boar. You're fine. Alright, so my opponent's on red-green. Red-green gets ugly. It's red-green is basically Riot. And I hate Riot mechanic. Okay, he's got Sylvan Shepherd. Okay. I can fly over that though, so it doesn't really matter. Red F champion? Yep. Yeah, I don't know how effective your black deck is gonna be though. Looks like my opponent splashed white here. That's interesting. I play Felidar Retreat. Gnarled Professor. Okay. An eye for an eye mechanic. Interesting. Well, first of all, black doesn't work the way you think it does. It doesn't necessarily buff. If anything, it's more removal. Oof. You're about to feel it now. I'll play 2 Felidars. But as you can see in that last match, removal wasn't everything. I still had the upper hand in terms of enchantment, creature, and skill. Let's see. So he's gonna look at the top 3 cards of his library, and oh, he's gonna attack with everything. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, on that note, we're gonna have to block now, and we're gonna have to take 5 damage. Actually, no, we're gonna take 6 instead. I can deal with that. Instrument of the Bards. That's what I was looking for. Might as well play a Johnny too. There we go. Hello, Prince. How you doing? Or my evening kill makes you even if you kill makes me stronger build. You could go with that, but you're probably looking for white blue. White blue usually follows that type of tactic, or just solid red. Usually mono red follows that kind of tactic. I could end him right now, since I have 65. So you know what? That's GG's, mate. I'm not gonna even stick around. How you doing, Prince? Yeah, just you know, playing a little Magic, trying to teach basic mechanics. I figure I do a couple of matches. You guys can usually learn by action anyway. It was either that or sit there and explain each of my 250 cards in my deck, and that would be quite boring. So, ooh, that's a good hand. 1 Plains, 3 Forests. I mean, yeah, I do have late game cards, but I might draw something better in the meantime. So, definitely a keep. Safara, by the way, is my signature card. For those of you that don't know, in Magic, I have my favorite creature type are angels. And this right here is my signature angel, Safara. Don't know why. I just always like Safara Skyblade. I'm well, Prince. Thanks for stopping by. Can you guys hear the game audio? I don't know if you can, but can you guys hear it at any chance? I'm starting to flood out a little bit with lands, but not too much. Alright, hold on. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. So you know a little bit about... Okay. Well, stick around. Because you're probably going to learn a lot more. Especially with the new set that just came out, Dungeons and Dragons. Things are going to get interesting. Oh boy, I have no creatures. This might get ugly. We'll see. Yeah, I figured as much. It's because I'm wearing a headset, so the audio can't switch between the game and my voice. So, I don't know, but that's just the way it goes. But anyway, you don't really need to hear the audio for me to play a card game. So, hold on. Let me get this off of low power mode, because I don't need it anymore. Okay, there we go. He's Prince King Logan. There we go. By the way, this creature here, Angirius Armored Killer, is another alternate of Gemraiser. That's all it is. Explorer. Interesting. It can also mutate, but since I had no creature to mutate on, I just cast it as a regular creature. Mutate is part of the Ikoria mechanic. So you'll notice I use cards from a lot of different sets. I mean King Boar, my bad. I keep getting you mixed up with someone else, King Boar. I don't know why. Weird, right? Anyway, I've got Pointer Bridge down right now. So, if that stays, then 2 more mana and I'll start be able to put down permanents on the battlefield. Gigantosaurus, oh man. That's what I hate about greens most of the time, is a lot of people I've faced that had green have Gigantosaurus, and that's not a creature to deal with so easily. Untap, targets no land, okay. What do you have planned? So that's what you have planned, okay. Leave me vulnerable, alright. Interesting. And now that's GG's. That's going to be lethal next turn from my opponent. So, that's GG's. Oh yeah, you do. You did mention that. Yeah, he is a nobody, you're right. It's all about King Boar now. I don't understand my opponent. You have to kill. Why are you taking time now? You have to win. All you gotta do is attack. Oh, he wants to go for the overkill. Okay. I see. The moment he played Gigantosaurus, it was already over. Ooh, Reliquary Tower. Actually, that's quite useful. Oh, but my opponent quit. Dang. Why you quit so early, bruh? Oh well. A win's a win for me, I'll take it. Rubbing salt in the wound, yeah, tell me about it. He clearly had the kill with what he had. He could have just attacked me regularly. I still would have lost. But no, he wanted to boost his creatures just to prove a point. Don't worry. He got payback coming to him, though. Don't worry about that. For the most part, I remember everybody that I go against, so it's fine. Grasping Scoundrel. Okay. Oh, so it gains +1, +0 as long as it's attacking? Bet. Oh, red-black. Oh my god. I hate red-black. With a passion. Yes, of course, you do the same. Don't remind me. It's not like you're the one facing me, so it doesn't matter. Yes! Only do that to people that deserve. Yeah, that guy definitely deserved it. The captain is here. Captain Lannery Storm. The captain is here. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Now then, let's defend ourselves here. I just checked, I got a red black. Oh, great. You say that now. Red, black. Well, red itself is bad. But red and black, oh my god. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh my god. He's gonna hit me with contract killing. Of course he is. Oh my god. He's got so many treasure tokens. I named it Me Angie. I bet you did. Alright, so my opponent doesn't exactly have lethal next turn. But I should play Instrument of the Bards while I'm at it. So my opponent doesn't have lethal yet. But I can turn this around most likely. It all depends on what my opponent plays next. Looks like my opponent has 4 cards in their hand. Not just 3. He's trying to get me stuck into a lifetime contract. I know, right? My opponent's got quite a lot of treasure tokens. I believe he's got 5 at this point. Oh, reassembling skeleton. Not this bullshit again. Yes, put a harmony counter on. Okay. Tulsamir, yes. Got it. I think I just saw a win. I think I just saw the out. We'll see how my opponent responds. Village rights, okay. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice Lannery. Okay. But that also saves my wolf, but that denies me the 3 health. Nah, he wasn't lethal. His other creature couldn't attack because it was still in summoning sickness. So, it's fine. I mean, now it'll most likely be lethal. Yeah, he said good game, so yeah. It's gonna be lethal next turn. I almost had him. But wait, no. He can't attack with the second creature, I forgot. Ooh. Ooh, by the grace of God, I got saved. The suspense is killing me here. Now I can start making elf tokens. Ooh, man. I said he should, yes, but he doesn't. Let's see. He keeps saying good game. So does he have something that can kill me directly or what? I mean, my opponent has quite a bit of mana. I'm guessing he's probably going to use Captivating Crew. Yep. He is. And now that is lethal. And that is a good game. Should have gotten rid of Captivating Crew earlier. I mean, I was at 7 life, and he was presenting 4, so he wasn't quite presenting lethal that last turn. But I thought Tolsimir would be able to save me, but I forgot he had Captivating Crew, which does allow him to basically steal my creature and use it against me till end of turn. So GG's. That was actually a smart tactic. Let's see. Now, I don't think I can play with this hand. So, I'm going to have to mulligan. Yeah, I can understand that, but I wasn't paying attention to the board. I hadn't realized he put up Captivating Crew, which I should have known once he put that up, the game was going to be over. Red. How'd I know it was going to be red? It's always red. Well, I'm going to gain life then, just in case. He's got Traveler's Amulet right now. Which means he can sacrifice it and fetch another land. Yeah, I can play, but I lose a lot more than I win most of the time. But, oh shit, not red-blue. God, why does it have to be red-blue? Well, at least it can't attack because it has Defender. But once the land comes in, yeah, it can attack as it didn't have Defender. So, yeah. It's one of these unique landfall cards. Good thing I gained life beforehand. Well, while I'm at it, might as well play Dryad. Oh yeah, red-blue is annoying, for sure. Up. Can't really stop my opponent from drawing lands. Rumbling Lock Slide. Yup. Figures. Ugh. I'm gonna have to play the Locket. Furious Rise. Oh boy. That card gives me nightmares. That enchantment gives me nightmares. I'm gonna try to move my camera to the front. There we go. So I can see what my opponent's working with. We'll try and move it here slightly. I need to see what he has in his hand. There we go. So he's gonna kill me, especially on my you die deck. Well, it's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna survive long enough at this point. It seems like everybody figured out I was streaming tonight and decided, let's go kill him. Let's go embarrass him while he's streaming. Oh boy. Oh, the avatar I'm using, by the way, is one of the new planeswalkers of the new set. Dragon's Approach? Whoa. Whoa. That's new. Oh, gotta keep my eyes on Dragon's Approach. I don't like that it said you can have a number of them. At least the Tessin Champion has an ability called Constellation. I know it's hard to see my hand because my camera frame is blocking it, but yeah, you act like you're presenting lethal. Back up. Ah, yes, Transcendent is an enchantment. Forgot about that. It's qualified as a enchantment creature. Move it to the front of your... Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You forget, I'm on YouTube. Oh boy. You think I'm scared, I'm not. Try me. Try me. I'm calling your bluff. You're still gonna die. So, you're still gonna lose it. It's Vivian time. Let's do this. And I get 2 tokens. Thank you. Oh, he's about to be real mad. Give me Shark Typhoon. Mine, fool. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Attack Vivian. Go ahead. You're not gonna get that luxury next time. You see how they do Vivian? See how they do her? Yeah, try me. Now then. Let's see what you do now. Now that you got 1 card. What are you doing, son? What are you doing, son? Yeah. What are you doing? That's right, Vivian. We will adapt to any threat indeed. This blue-red thinks he's gonna try and school me. I don't think so. Ooh, I'm shaking. Oh no. There goes Transcendent. You got no cards in your hand, fool. Again, you insist on attacking. Like you think that's gonna do something. Get out of here. I dare you. Like I said, King Boar, it's alright. And now it's time to bring Safara. Yes! Yes! Made you quit. Made you quit. How does it feel? Red, blue getting on my nerves. How's it feel? See? When Safara comes out, my opponents run. They know. They know once she comes out, it's over. Safara likes to rain justice down upon my opponents. No. I don't think you are. Why would you even say that? I don't have to mulligan here. Because I can play Bishop of Wings on turn 2. So I'm good. Blue. Let me guess, you're a mono blue. Of course you are. He's gonna sit there and take pot shots at me. He's gonna wait for me to cast something, and then he's gonna counter it. Watch. Because my opponent's got nothing but counter cards in his hand. Ain't that right? Watch. Stern Dismissal. Watch. Unsummoned. Yep. Told you. It was either Stern Dismissal or Unsummoned. He's got all tons of counter cards in his hand. Tasha's hitting. Wow. Okay. Okay. What did you exile? Oh, Elowick's gone. Tulsamir's gone. God Eternal. Oketra is gone. Gaia's Blessing is gone. 2 lands are gone. Soulmender's gone. 3 more lands are gone. Oh, great. Lovely. Fantastic. It's not like I wanted those cards anyway. Yeah, no, I treat you like with respect because you deserve respect. Teferi's tutelage. Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna stick around. Not doing it. Nope. Mono blue. Bye. Yes, I respect you for you. I'm not gonna tolerate this milling crap. I hate mill effects. Annoying as hell. I can deal with exile, but not mill. I can't stand it. I won't stay around it. And I better not see any Tybalt's Trickery either. That I can't stand. That card should absolutely be banned. Tybalt's Trickery should be banned. I have no idea why it's not yet. It should absolutely be banned. It's a broken ass card.
I'll play Arctic Tree Line this time around. And of course, you're welcome, King Board. Green black. Though it might not just be green black, so. Well, I'm gonna pay Finn. Oh, hello again, Prince. Thanks for lurking. Jeez. Instrument of the Bards, I'm gonna play next. If you guys really want to see somebody good that plays Magic better than me, watch Legend LVD. He's very good at what he does. He plays 60 card decks usually. So, like I said, if you want to see how he plays, watch him. It's where I get most of my tactics and strategies from anyway. Him, if anything. Oh my god. Let me guess. Another creature that... Yep. Of course. He's going to turn it into a land any chance he gets. At least I have In Search of Greatness. But I don't think Finn the Fangbearer will stay alive. Oh, great. Nightmare Shepherd. Why would he kill his own Nightmare Shepherd? What? Oh, that's why. Okay. Now I know why. Gilded Goose I'm gonna need right now. Yes. Thank you. No problem, King Board. Take your time. Yep. And we've got Nightmare Shepherd back again. Acolyte of Affliction. Okay. He's going to mill himself 2 cards. Then he can return a permanent card from his graveyard to his hand. Yep. And he's got Deathbloom Thallid in his hand. Yep. Put another counter on. I'll take a Plains. And while I'm at it, I'll play Vivian Arcbow Ranger. Tap Gilded. It will. Finn the Fangbearer unfortunately doesn't fly, but it's going to get murdered anyway, so it doesn't matter. Order of Midnight can't block. But it's open season for Vivian, unfortunately. Yep. I'm not going to play Elowick right now. I'll just play another land. Yep. Right now I have 1 creature to defend myself currently. As long as Gilded Goose doesn't die, I should be okay. Oh. Goldforge Garrison. Forgot. It can make tokens. Oof. It's coming after me. That's not lethal, and I can block one of them, so I'm going to block Order of Midnight. Yep. Next turn might be lethal, though, so I'm going to have to be careful. Good game. The game's not over yet. You have no idea what tricks I can do yet. Slow your roll, boy. Slow your roll, boy. We're not done yet. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. That's not gonna save you though. I can still defend myself. Murderous Rider. It's funny, he wasted all that mana just to kill Tezzeret. Crazy, right? And now you have no way of killing me whatsoever. Because I can block. As of right now, you only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures that can attack. And I can block 4 of them. So I'm okay. I got no reason to be worried here. Let's see. I blocked the 2. I blocked the 4. And that should be... No, that's still 9 damage. Oh, wait, no. If I block that, that's only 7 damage. So I'm good. And that leaves me with 2. As expected. Yes. I don't need Gaia's Blessing right now. Gaia's Blessing's not going to get me out of this hole, but Elder Gargaroth just might. Alright, Elder. I'm going to need you to... well, there goes that. Well, he's got all the answers. Alright, GG's. He had all the answers. That was good. Another reason why I don't like black cards. They have answers to pretty much everything, and unless you stop them early, or you have an answer early, there's no way of stopping them. So that's GG's. The double Murderous Riders won him the match. So far, I've only gotten 1 win tonight. Well, 2, technically. Nah, 3. But they weren't really... The only real, actual battle victory I got was when I made Transcendent Envoy with 65 power and absolutely blitzed my opponent. I don't think he was expecting that, to be honest. Play Huatli's Raptor. Good defending creature at 2 power and 3 toughness. Alright, he's got Nyx Fleece Ram, so that means I won't be able to attack for a while, which is fine because I don't plan on attacking, so. But he's going to gain 1 life every beginning of his upkeep. My opponent's upkeep. And my opponent has a red. But it's only 1. Looks like 1 white and most likely a colorless. And he's got Arcane Encyclopedia. Okay. Interesting. I should play... Yeah, I'll play Mothra. Mothra, aka Luminous Broodmoth. This kind of card art is exclusive to the Ikoria set. Now let's see if my opponent has a response to it. Probably does. And my opponent's probably going to spend all their mana getting rid of it. Either my opponent is reading or trying to figure out an answer. Let's see. Opponent sacrifices an evolving wilds and gets what? What color land? Green. Looks like my opponent's on a multicolored. Interesting. Pack leader. Okay. I like it, I like it. Let's play Shalai. Shalai gives every other creature hexproof. Welcome back, King Boy. So now my other two creatures are protected by Shalai. Dryad. I should have known. Almost every green deck will have Dryad of the Elysian Grove. So far my defense is going to hold though, because right now none of his creatures are strong enough to take down my defenses. If I can get Vivian Reed to 8 counters, I should be able to win this, because that will give all my creatures indestructible. It'll give them indestructible, vigilance, and trample, and +2/+2. But does my opponent have an answer? Yes, he does. My opponent does have an answer to Chromatic Lantern. But in its place, we play the Locket. So the Lantern's gone, but the Locket, I'm going to mill 3 cards, and my opponent's going to mill 3 cards. Okay. Do I play Skew Swarm? Finn? Emil? I'll play Emil. Or is it going to get countered somehow? Emil is a legendary creature, by the way, so it can't be made a token unless it's under the influence of Helm of the Host, which ignores legendary status. It doesn't appear like my opponent has an answer for Shalai right now, so I should be good. So he's going to exile 2 target cards from graveyards. So let's see, what cards does my opponent exile? Okay, so he exiled from me Chromatic and Hydra's Growth. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, exile means that card's removed from play. You can't get it back. Not even Kaya can bring it back, because it's not legendary. Yikes. My opponent only has 1 card. And my opponent is yet to sacrifice that Fabled Passage. Well, I guess because he's got Dryad on the field. Makes sense. Gonna play Finn. And I'm gonna pay 1 to make Finn 2/4. Yep. Return target creature or land guard from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So it looks like my opponent has supply runners in his hand. So when supply runners enters the field, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. So these 3 will get added counters. Okay. But it looks like my opponent only has 2 cards in his hand. Supply runners and another card. Arcade, okay. And still my opponent can't do anything yet. Okay. Oh, man, I guess I could play Grateful Apparition. Yes. There we go. So Grateful Apparition, it comes in as a 2/2 now. I'm well defended in terms of flying creatures, so his flying creature can't take mine. I'm wondering if my opponent's going to cast Supply Runners, or does my... Oh, Colossification. Oh, ooh, ooh. I should be quite careful. Peanut butter and chocolate sandwich? Never heard of it. I'm more of a vanilla fan myself. What? You attacking with the Dryad? What is this person doing? Okay. I have a feeling he's got a trick up his sleeve. Yep. I knew it. Of course he did. I should have known better. Gonna blink out Huatli. Yes. Proliferate. There we go. That was a bad move, but not really. His Broodmoth can't do anything to me. I have mine out, I have Shalai out, and I have Grateful Apparition. He would be stupid to try and attack me now. And I have a creature that has Death Touch, so even if he attacks with the 23, he's still going to lose it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have Trample, so it's not going to matter. He'd be foolish to attack me right now. It's possible he could be saving Broodmoth. Yes, it's possible. But I suggest, for his sake, he better not keep me in this game longer than he has to, because that's gonna be his undoing. So if he's gonna do something, he better do something. Now my opponent looks like he's in a situation. Now he can't touch Finn because it's protected by Hexproof. So I think my opponent is trying to think of what to do here. I have Hexproof, so it's not going to matter. My creatures have Hexproof, and I have Hexproof thanks to Shalai's ability. So yeah, he can't touch anything, so he's screwed here. And I have Vivian Reed now, so I need 2 more counters to give everybody indestructible, pretty much. Yes, well, the Moth's ability is if a creature dies, it comes back with a flying counter. So yeah, it is quite important of a creature, actually. And he knows that if he kills any of my creatures, they'll come back as flyers as well. And they can't be targeted unless he takes out Shalai. And seeing that in 2 turns I'm going to have indestructible anyway, that's not going to do anything. Well, the Moth could be dealt with, no problem. All I have to do is double block. Sacrifice my Moth and Grateful Apparition while keeping up Shalai. but I don't want to have to do that. And my opponent appears to be running out of options right now. I have a feeling they're going to let just the time run, or they're just going to skip their attack phase. Yep. Because they can't do anything this turn. Alright. And in my case, I'll go. Of course you would do it. Well, it's not only risky, but at the same time, it would be quite bold. Flumph? Maybe. But for now, I just take a land. I'm not going to play Flumph. I'll play Scute Swarm. There we go. Now what does my opponent do? Here's the problem though, King Boar. Once Vivian gets to 8, if it survives next turn, I give all my creatures 2/2 and indestructible. How do you get around that plus hexproof? You can't exile them. The only way you'd be able to get rid of the hexproof is if you exiled Shalai. And then that would take care of the hexproof. But at the same time, you'd have to pay a considerable amount of mana to do so. Chandra's Mutt, eh? Chandra's Mutt could be a problem. Because it can stall me from getting my ultimate. So that could be a problem. I'm going to play Arlen. Voice of the Pack. We're going to make a wolf creature. What's my opponent planning? Alright. Alright. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Scute Swarm, go. Well, Scute Swarm is so broken, it's not even funny. Alright, let's see what Chandra does. Let's see how Chandra's Magma is gonna screw with me now. Let's see what my opponent plans on doing this time. So my opponent has 2 cards, a lot of mana. He's got creatures on defense. But I also have creatures on defense. I have no dogs, so it doesn't matter. Protection from dogs doesn't matter because I have no dogs. Pack Leader can't attack because I have Finn the Fangbearer in play. So his immediate one-hit KO has been stalled. He has to get rid of Finn, and he can't right now because he has to get rid of Shalai first. Now, if he doesn't target Vivian, that's gonna be his downfall. See, my opponent keeps looking at Finn, but can't do anything currently. My opponent knows that Finn is stopping him from getting that one-hit kill. And even if he did manage to do it, I could still block regardless. So, it doesn't really matter at this point. I could also blink Raptor out and then put a 1/1 counter back on Vivian. And then give all the creatures the indestructible. Ooh. He just took Shalai altogether. Okay. Ah. But I can still block. Unfortunately for you, I can still block. So, it really doesn't matter. Go for it. I dare you. Now watch this. All these creatures that die will come back. Go ahead.
Make my day. And for now, I'm gonna hold back. For now, I'm gonna hold back the moth, and I'll take 7 damage. Should be good. I'll get Shalai back. Yes. Now that I got Shalai back, it's over for you. And I'm gonna make them indestructible. Thank you. You should have stopped. You should have stopped it. You should have stopped Vivian. Now you're screwed. Fin the Fangbearer ain't gonna save you. That Bounding Gold is not gonna save you. It's not. You want to try attacking me again? Didn't think so. Alright. Oh, you know what it's time for. Time for Omniscience. And now you're about to watch how Omniscience does work. You ready? Mind is about to be blown right now. People don't realize how broken Omniscience as a card is. But you're about to find out. Or I could play a Chroma, but there it is. Got it. Go ahead. Try and stop it. I dare you. Good. See, at this point, you let me survive a late game. It's your downfall. Wouldn't it be a shame if I played a Leshinorn next turn? Wouldn't that be a shame? That would be a shame, wouldn't it? A Leshinorn just tearing up your entire creatures. Or if I used Overwhelming Splendor. Oof. I think you'd rage quit after that. Let's see what Kaya does. Let's see what my opponent does this time. Let's see how ballsy my opponent gets. I mean, he could attack me
force me to kill his creatures and then make them all flyers. But in order to do that, he would have to, I mean, all my creatures are indestructible, so I can block all day. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to damage your dogs. I just need to block them. So, you can keep your dogs. You can keep your dags. I don't want your dags. Yeah, it's the same dude. It's obvious this dude still hasn't learned yet. At this point, even if you do boost your creatures, you're still not going to take out my creatures. Still not going to matter. I don't know why you keep trying. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go. You know what? I'm sick of seeing you. Bye. Sick of seeing you. Get out. Leave. That way you can't threaten me with that anymore. Got an answer for that? No, you don't. Bye. Yes, Kaya. Tell him like it is. When Kaya says go, you go. And now for Akroma's memorial. This is really going to be the killing blow. No, I'm not sick of you, King Boar. I was talking to my opponent. Sick of that damn creature that he had out. I'm serious. You take my words too seriously sometimes there, King Boar. Relax. Listen to me clearly when I speak. Where is Akroma? I'm trying to look now. Oh, wait, I just saw it. There it is. There we go. Now they have first strike and flying. Now your move. Now, what are you gonna do? Now all my creatures are flyers. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You only got one card. Now you got two cards. The only thing keeping you alive is Arcane Encyclopedia. That's pretty much it. You don't have Pack Leader anymore. Well, you have one, but it's only 2/2. Next, I'm going to play Overwhelming Splendor. And then it's going to be over. I'll let my opponent think he's got the edge for now. Till he doesn't. I'm scared. What's he gonna do? I'm scared. He thinks he's got me beat, guys. Come on now. I've got 15 health. And you can't end me? Come on. That's just sad. I do say so myself. What's wrong? Can't end me, boy? Yeah. Get that 2-2 out of here. Get that 3-3 out of here. Get that out of here. You're not going to have any creatures by the time this is done, my boy. Keep sacrificing yourself like that. I got to admit, though, my opponent is very gutsy, but not going to do anything. I mean, yeah, he can keep Pack Leader alive due to the fact that you prevent damage to dogs. But I can still take this out. As long as Pack Leader remains alive, it can't take damage. But that's okay, I'll just wait next turn and then I'll exile it with Kaya. Oh, I forgot, Supply Runners is also a dog. Duh. Hi. Elysian Grove time. Now, I could get rid of Pack Leader now, but I'll wait. Oh, that's right, they're protected by white creatures. That's right, Chroma's Memorial prevents them from being targeted. Well, then I guess I'll get rid of Pack Leader. I forgot, because of Chroma's Memorial, they have protection from black, so Kaya won't do anything for him. Decline. And now I'm gonna go get Overwhelming Splendor. Yes, indeed. Surprise encounter from him as usual. This is about to be evil, what I'm about to do right now. This is gonna be so bad. He'll rage quit if I do this. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's somewhere in the back, I know that. Wait, found it.
But did it cause you all the lives? Amazon. Wait, did it cause you all the lives?
Game. GG's. Yeah, he knew it. He knows it's GG's. Overwhelming Splendor. Such a deadly card. Nothing can save him now either. What are you doing? He's getting his clothes. Mammoth Spider? Sure. Ooh.
Where's my undies? Sucks.
Yes, good game. I ain't leaving yet though. You gonna suffer. I'm gonna make you suffer through this game. Watch me. Get the camera.
I can't. I'm trying to get my underwear. My socks. That looks scary.
No life gain. No abilities. No nothing. Just... Oh, yes, he does. With the amount of crap he tried to pull on me. Oh, yes, he does. Trust me. Tried to attack me with a 24 powered dog, thinking he was something. Go ahead, target it. I dare you. Bye. It's over. You finally gave in. Well, that was Magic the Gathering, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, you have to end it like that. You gotta keep your foot on the gas. If you let up even once, they get you. They'll run you right over. Couldn't let my foot off the gas. Sorry. I know that wasn't ideal, but it is how it is. He only trying to have fun. Yeah, sure. Not to mention that I lost at least 20 times tonight. But anyway, on that note. Hold on. Anyway, on that note. This has been Rush Shadow. For those of you that joined the stream, thank you so much. Especially you, King Boar. Always a pleasure to have you. For those of you that are new and are watching, please like, comment, subscribe. Those of you that know me, obviously, you know what to do. Drop a like, leave a comment. Will I see y'all tomorrow for Warframe Wednesday? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? But anyway, I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.